Yo! What's up, guys? Okay, I posted this on my Instagram yesterday, but I actually wanted to do a proper YouTube video on it because a lot of people have actually asked me about it since I did put it up on my Instagram. But I'm going to do a bit of a review today on the Renpho digital scale. It's the one that has the Bluetooth option and then obviously Bluetooth to your phone and gives you all the sort of like info that the electrodes on the scale read. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little unboxing, show you guys what it's like, and tell you guys the reasons why I bought it, what I want it for, and yeah, a little bit more about it. Anyway, let's get stuck into it. Also, just before we go any further, I am not a big tech reviewer. The reason why I bought this was for the reasons that everyone else would probably buy it. A little bit more accuracy in terms of like the readings that I get off my scale. Every time I put new batteries in my old scale, it just keeps saying like, you know, low battery, and then you have to reset it, and it's a piece of shit. So I needed to get a new one, so I invested in this one because it actually had like something like 500 or more 5-star reviews on Amazon. And it was 35 quid, which is about maybe $50. But yeah, I'm going to unbox it for you and show you what it's like, and I'll show you the app that comes along with it, and yeah, let's get stuck into it and see what it's actually like. So let's get stuck into this. We should have got a knife. Right, here we go. This is all, oh, this looks fancy. It all comes in like soft packaging, obviously, so it doesn't break. So you get all edge. Right, okay. You get 3 AAA batteries with it, and let's give it a little open. Okay, then we get a knife. This looks clean. Damn, son. Right, batteries in, open. That's pretty easy to open. So far so good. It looks pretty legit. It looks super sharp. Again, like I said, guys, the main reasons I bought this was because of the amount of reviews online. I was looking at I think they're called, my auntie's actually she's a PhD, she's a doctor, and she was doing a research program for Galway University, and she had a tinnitus scale, and it was like, I was like, oh, I'll buy one of them because she bought it for testing in college, and no joke, it was like £200 for one of these tinnitus scales. But I've read a ton of reviews about this, and there was actually one review in particular that made me, that was just like, yeah, this is sold. It was somebody who'd done nutrition in college, in university, and they had actually taken it in and tested it against some of their bioelectrical impedance machines in their college, in their university, and said that the readings were pretty much the exact same. I'll actually show you guys the review that I actually read, and it was the one that said, for me, it was just like, yeah, that's sold. Anyway, batteries are in. I'm going to flip this camera around so you can actually see. So batteries are in. If I just apply pressure to that, does it come on? Or do I have to turn it on? Okay. This is not going to plan for my first... Oh, here we go. Snap, son. Alright, so obviously I just wasn't applying a lot of pressure. So as you can see, just applying pressure with my fingertips. Job done. Right, time to show you guys the app. So I just wanted to show you guys, like I said, there's over 500 reviews on Amazon, pretty much 4.5 to 5 stars is pretty much all of them. But the review that actually sold me was, where is it? This one. I was just like, yes, 100% buying that. So you see, I'm a student of accredited human nutrition degree, and we use various professional equipment for body composition readings in university. I have tested the scale against our very expensive bioimpedance scale, and they both are pretty similar readings, which shows this scale is good quality personal body composition scale. Now this is the reason why I bought this, because it was actually tested, somebody took it into a university and tested it against a proper bioelectrical impedance machine, which is pretty slick. Actually, I'll just show you what it's called in the App Store. So it is called Renpho. So exactly the same as what the actual scale is called. And basically you just set it up. So my account, and then what you do is you can set up your account, and then you can add more people onto it. Your settings, so you can set goals on it, you can set whatever weight you want. You can actually basically connect it to your Fitbit, which is pretty slick. I think you can connect it, oh you can, yeah, you can connect it to Apple Health. So basically you go into your Apple, I'm not sure about Samsung or Android, but this was super simple when I actually set it up. It basically just showed up exactly like this, and then all you did was like tick all these little boxes, and then basically what that does is when you weigh yourself on the scales, transfers all that data across to your health app on your iPhone, which is pretty good. Measurement reminders, that's so cool, no way. So you can set little reminders to weigh yourself at a certain time. That's so slick, unreal. Delighted with that. Anything else that I haven't, this is the first time I'm actually playing around with this, so you guys are seeing this just as I am. It's the first time that I actually had a look at it. But the main thing that I wanted from it was to look at my lean body mass, my body fat levels, how much muscle I'm actually carrying, because essentially what I want to try and do is get a little bit more accuracy with my caloric intake. Now, a more accurate form of determining how much calories that you should be taking in on a daily basis is judging it off lean body mass, and that's basically why I bought this, because I wanted a little bit more accuracy in how much I'm taking in and how much I'm actually expending. So that's mainly the reason why. Now, just let me flip this. In regards to measuring yourself or weighing yourself, what I would say to do is just make sure that it's consistent. Like the main thing about, you don't have to go out and buy like, you know, like one of these scales if you don't want to. I'm just getting a little bit sort of like a little bit more in depth with my training and a little bit more in depth with my diet, so that's why I wanted something like this. But when my clients come to me and they say that they weigh themselves on, you know, their scales, I always tell them same conditions. In the morning, when you've like, before you've had breakfast, before you've had anything to drink, you know, in your boxers or in your, you know, in your sort of like PJs or whatever the hell you wear in the morning, or whatever the hell you wear to bed. But yeah, just sort of same conditions all the time, and make sure it's consistent. So it's in the same place in your bathroom, it's on the same tile, or it's on the same, like you're not changing it from position to position, or you're not moving it from wood to tile to carpet, because it might give you different readings, and different places in the room might be sort of different levels, or you never know. But anyway, same conditions every week, all the time, and it'll be a little bit more accurate. But like I said, guys, you don't have to go out and buy one of these if you don't want to. Like, it's a normal scales would is just as good. Back to the app. Main thing that I really wanted with this was, again, to see all of my sort of my body fat levels, my muscle, the water, and then the main thing that I also wanted was, I seen this actually on YouTube. I seen another review on this on YouTube, and when you sort of when you weigh yourself, it basically puts a chart of all of this stuff, like your weight, your BMI, how much body fat you have, and it charts it over a period of time, so you can see where you're sort of going up and down, and it'll chart it. Obviously I haven't got anything because I haven't weighed myself or haven't used it yet, so I'm going to actually weigh myself now in a couple of minutes and show you guys what the results are like. But that is the main thing that I wanted to show you guys. Again, look, you can set little weight goals, you can set a body fat goal, like it's so cool. And again, look, you can add as many people as you want onto it, and they can have the app on their phone, and they can use it as they want. I'm going to put it into the bathroom, and I'm going to try and sync this up with my phone, and I'm going to try and show you guys whilst I do it what the readings are and stuff like that. And this is my old scales, and let me show you. I always put it on this tile every morning, right? Same place, same thing. But when I press on this, see it says low battery, even though I put in new batteries, and then it just turns itself off, and then you have to turn it on again, or you have to take the batteries out, put them back in, so it's probably not that reliable, if I was to say anything about it. But I weighed myself on that scale this morning, and I was 96.4. I'm just back from the gym about maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and I've had almost 4 litres of water whilst I was training, so I'm expecting my body weight to jump up, so I'm not too worried about if the weight jumps up a kilo or two or whatever. I'm not too worried about that, but the main thing that I want to do is measure my body fat, my skeletal muscle, all of that type of stuff. So I'm going to show you guys the results when I get them. Obviously you have to take off shoes and socks when going to do this, because you've got those little electrodes that your feet, that they're going to send like a little sort of bioelectrical signal through your body or through your feet, and it's going to give you all the measurements back from that. So standing on the scales at the minute, and it says pairing device, so it's showing you basically this. You have to hit the little plus up in the corner here, and then it says manage devices, and then that says pairing device. So it's obviously connecting through Bluetooth with the app. Currently standing on the scales. There we go. Job done. There is my weight, right? But this is my little profile on the app. I just wanted to show you guys, because I was trying to actually find it when I was talking to you guys previous, but I couldn't find it. But it's in this little profile. So what you got to do is you go to my account and you click your settings. And then what you do is you obviously set your birth date, your height, but then you can put athlete mode on, which is like this says, so it says this mode is suitable for people who have long been engaged in physical exercise or who regularly exercise. This model will adjust the body composition calculation model, only applicable to people 18 and above, blah, blah, blah. Right, so basically you can set this so that if you train, or if you're just like, if you're actually training, it'll adjust the BMI model for you. So this is my measurement. Okay, so I got 98.45, like I said, I knew I'd jump up a little bit. And then obviously all of my measurements here, which is quite cool, right? So what you can see from all of these measurements is my BMI. You can also see how much body fat I have on. It says 17.4. You can see muscle mass, how much actual muscle mass I have on, how much body water, your fat-free muscle mass or fat-free body weight, subcutaneous fat, which is very cool. Then you can actually see, which is really slick, your basal metabolic rate, which is down here. So this is literally how many calories that you burn at rest. I don't know what the sort of protein percentage thing is, and your bone mass, which is very, very slick. I am super impressed with this. Now, just to give you guys a little look, let's say if I wanted to get down to 90 kilos, I could set my weight goal. So let's say I wanted to get down to 90, confirm. And then what that does is it gives you that little goal, it gives you that little target every day. I'm going to just readjust that. So it shows you here. So body fat goal, if I was 90 kilos, 16%. So how much body fat do I want? Try get to 12 or even 10%. Let's say 10. 10 would be fairly shreddy. So I want to be 90 kilos and 10% body fat. Now, if that happens, unbelievable. If not, happy out. But anyway, my goal this year is to get to 90 kilos or sub 90 kilos. But anyway, it gives you all of those little settings, which is, I think, is unbelievable. Now, just to show you guys, you can see this is the little trends page. Now, over a month or a week or whatever, you can set that at. And you can see your weight. So down here in the bottom, you can see your weight. You can see how much body fat, how much body water, skeletal muscle, all of that type of stuff. So you go all the way across and it shows you absolutely everything. How much visceral fat you have, subcutaneous fat. So slick. So cool. That's pretty much it. Hang on, let me see if it goes on to the health app. Health data. Body measurements. Holy shit. So good. Check that out. So it shows you, so that goes straight to my health app. So do you know the one with the little heart? And let me show you guys. See this one? With the little heart, there. Now if I go into that and I click body measurements, which is just here somewhere, let me see. Get my face out of it. Body measurements at the top, click. All of the results from me weighing myself go straight to here. I'm fucking super impressed with that. And it shows you the time and the date and everything when you weighed yourself. This is fucking unreal. I am buzzing with that. Health records. Does it show it? No, it doesn't. Body measurements. And then you can click body fat. Savage, right? And then it'll show you, hang on one sec. So if you guys click into, I'll get my face out of the way so it focuses on my phone. So if I click any one of these, it'll basically show me a chart. So if I keep measuring myself, like let's say every day or every week or whatever, it'll basically chart it on your health app on your iPhone, which is fucking deadly. I am buzzing with that. Genuinely buzzing with that. Anyway guys, I don't know if there's anything more to show you about this. Activity, rest and energy, rest and calories. I already know that. Body measurements, lean body mass index. Height obviously is not going to change. Waist circumference, didn't obviously measure that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Does it show up? Right, okay, here's another little cool thing. Do you know in your daily sort of like your little synopsis of what your, if you go into your health app, now this is for iPhone users obviously. Android, I have no clue because I've never had a fucking Samsung or I've never had any Android phone, but this is for iPhone users. I'm pretty sure it would be the exact same for Android. It would show up the exact same. I'm sure you guys have a health app that's pretty much the exact same as an iPhone. But just to show you guys, if you scroll down here, for those of you who use iPhones, when you go into your health app, it shows you all of the sort of caloric expenditure, and it shows you like you know, how many calories at rest, how many steps you've done today, and blah 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 blah, how much sleep you've had, all that shit. So if I scroll all the way down, it'll basically show me all the stats from the health app or from the weighing scales, and that all shows up on your little sort of like synopsis screen on the daily. That is fucking unbelievable. I'm buzzing with that. Would I recommend it? Fuck yeah, I would recommend it. This is fucking brilliant. I love shit like this. Absolutely fucking love shit like this. Tech nerd loser. Anyway, what I'll do guys is I will leave a link below to the scales that I got. Shit. I will leave a link to the scales below in the description if you guys want to pick it up, lash away. But would I recommend it? Yes, from the outset, it is definitely worth the fucking money. Hands down, that is worth the money. I think it was like €35 plus delivery. I think it was about maybe a tenner, so it cost me about 50 quid in total. Yeah, I'm fucking delighted with that. Absolutely delighted. I don't think there's anything more I can actually show you guys about this. That's pretty much it. Is there anything else I can do in this app? Input share. Can you share this? Where the fuck do you want to share this? Basically, it's telling me, do I want to share how fat I am? That's so fucking cool. It's telling me I'm obese. Thanks. Anyway, you can share your data with people. Hang on, focus. You can share your data with people, so you can click the little sort of, there's a little sort of plus thing. Hang on, I'll go back and show you guys. See this little plus here in the top corner? I'll focus. See that little plus? You can click that, and then the bottom, you can click share. And then it comes up as a little sort of like card with like all of your things on it, all your little stats. And you can share that with whoever you want. Not that you would want to fucking share your body fat reading with anybody, but listen. Crazier things have been done. Guys, fucking unbelievable. I'm delighted with that. The dogs are going mad at the fucking fence because there's somebody in the garden next door. Yes. That's it. Job done. Anyway, thus concludes my first tech review. If you did like it, give me a fucking thumbs up. Don't be a prick. Leave a fucking thumbs up. Alright? Be sound. Be a nice person. A lot of work and time and effort went into this video. No, it didn't really. It just took me to step on the scales and show you how to use it. But anyway, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Really appreciate you guys tuning in, as always. I actually like doing this little tech review. I wish I had more tech shit to review. I'm no Marcus Brownlee, or Marquez Brownlee, should I say. But yeah, everyone starts somewhere. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and yeah, drop me a comment and let me know what you think. I would really appreciate all the feedback, as always, guys. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.